Today, you're going to learn how to raise prices without losing customers. And it's one of the things that small business owners have the biggest or hardest time with. And so we cover expenses a lot. You can find a bunch of videos that I've done that cover all your expenses. You know how to charge what you're worth and what you need to charge per client. So again, just a quick review on that, right? We have to cover all our expenses. We got to know what are our costs. We have to cover our income, what we deserve to make and what we require to make. And that should be a set number, by the way. And then we also have to factor in our profit. And like all the corporations that I've reviewed and studied, and there have been a lot of them, every single one of them has a set percent of profit that they charge for every single transaction. That's what funds future expenses. What funds growth. That's what funds emergencies. So we should have that too. Right? You should not be digging out of your pocket because you won't go to the upstairs office and ask the CEO for, I need $15,000 for a new vehicle, or I need $300 for expenses. They'd be like, go requisition it. You're not getting it from me. So why should we be paying it in our business when you can factor it in properly? What happens is you're running a successful and profitable business. So back to raising prices. And before I get to it, make sure that you subscribe to my channel and like this video. It'll help it be seen by more people. And I just really appreciate the support. But when you're raising prices, we have to cover costs and expenses. The other parts of it are based on confidence, value, and belief. So everybody here that's watching this video has been impacted by increased cost in the last 5 years. We've seen massive increases in food expenses, increases in insurances, increases in everything. And what do? We don't necessarily like it, but we keep buying. We don't not buy. And I'm going to tell you that if you are sharing the value, if you're marketing the value that your customers or potential customers seek, and they understand it, they understand the value and what it's worth. So when you come at them with an increase and saying, hey, based on expenses and based on this, I have to increase my prices. Everyone else is increasing it anyway. It's not like this is a new concept and they're going to be shocked like, oh my God, you're the only one that's raising prices. No, you've been the only one that hasn't raised prices. That's probably what you're going to hear. So one of it is, the biggest one is belief. You have to believe that you're worth what it is that you're charging to begin with, but also that you're worth the increase in price. It's not like you're not going to deliver, because I promise you watching this video that out of 100 of you watching this video, 90 of you would over deliver out of unconscious or conscious guilt that you had to raise your price. And so if you're going to do that anyway, why not get paid for it? So this is the thing to understand, is raising your prices is not a big deal unless you're talking 50, 100% price increase. That's more like that value-based pricing, meaning today I believe I'm worth this much more based on my past experience. That still works, but it's not a method that I subscribe to. I subscribe to a formulaic pricing system where you know exactly what to charge, how many people you need to work with to make it all work in a way that you're not pricing yourself out of a market. That's what I believe in. But back to increasing your prices. Number one, you have permission. Some people need to hear this. You have permission to raise your prices. Your costs have increased. I promise you that. So if your cost increase, why should you be the one that's paying for it when you're delivering a service to other people? Just like the delivery service that increased their prices based on fuel costs back in COVID or whatever it was. We didn't like it, but we say, okay, I guess like that sucks, but we still paid it. That's what I'm getting at. Don't be afraid to raise your prices. It's more about your belief, your confidence, and understanding the value you provide and just making sure that you're sharing that with your clients, your current clients, and your future clients. The hardest thing for us to do sometimes is to raise our prices because we don't feel we're worth it. Check into that. That's a mindset piece that can be easily turned around if you're working with the right person. So don't be afraid to raise your prices. Everything has gone up in the last few years, and you deserve to get paid what you're worth. And you shouldn't be making less this year than you did 3 years ago. And if you're charging the same amount that you did 3 years ago, you are making a lot less. I hope this video helps you. And if not, share a question or comment down below. I'll respond, I'll expand on it. But thank you so much for watching this today.